your move.
So we are here with
Tauseef Scott.
Jamaica's top 8 locals. What they can play, Tauseef?
I played Virtual World today.
You remember your record?
I think it was 5 wins, no losses after Swiss. And I lost in the finals, top cut.
Versus
Dino.
Get a run through the deck profile?
Sure, no problem. So I played 3 GG, 3 Lulu, 3 Lao Lao, 3 Lili, pretty standard. I think the only difference, I played 2 Nian Nian and 1 Tao Tao. Most persons don't play this card, but for me it kind of worked out. I think I probably only normal summoned it about 3 times, and those 3 times it actually mattered. But otherwise from that was pretty much the standard for all the virtual world monsters. As it comes to the hand traps, I play 3 Ash. Don't look at them, they're common. 3 Cyframe Gamma, 1 Driver, and 3 Nibs, pretty standard. Most persons play Ghost Bell instead of this card, but for our locals, the Nibs was pretty impactful, a little bit better than Ghost Bell.
So why no Skullmeister? I see that play a lot.
I play Skullmeister when I get to the side deck, you'll see, but I didn't feel it necessary to main it. There wasn't a lot of Eldritch players here, so even though I had a Virtual World mirror match, it wasn't really that impactful against them.
So you think the Nibs will work out better?
Yeah, the Nims was a little bit better than the Skullmeister. For the spell cards, I played 3 Qinglong, 3 City, 3 Desires, 1 E-Telly, 1 German Call by the Grave, and just 2 Foolish Burial Goods.
Why 2 goods? Why not 3?
The reason that I didn't play 3, I didn't actually have a 3rd at the time. And personally, I prefer seeing the Qinglong more than the goods. I don't know why, but it just works out better for me. Although in certain instances, well, most times the Foolish Goods is a better starter. But to be honest, I bricked so much in the tournament that seeing the Qinglong worked out a little bit better than seeing even the goods.
Okay.
The only other difference that I play 3 of the trap card, Chuche, and 1 of the Zanwu. I just wanted to see this more, even though City activates it from your deck, but to be honest with you, I didn't see City as much as I wanted, and opening up with this trap card helped me a little bit more throughout the tournament. So that's pretty much it for the main deck. I'm gonna do the side deck first. So for the side deck, I played 2 traps, 1 Mischief of the Gnomes and 1 Imperial Order.
Oh, the Imperial Order worked out for you?
The Imperial Order was pretty great, especially against the Invoke McKnight player. Stopping his invocation was pretty like the best thing that ever happened. That prevented him from OTKing me game 2. The Mischief of the Gnomes, I didn't see it as much. I wish I had. But I didn't have much Virtual World mirror matches to actually use it that often. The other side deck cards are 3 Lancia, 3 Twin Twister, the 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, didn't see that any at all. I played 2 Skullmeister in the side, as well as 3 Droll. And the last card in the side is actually the Beatrice for the Mischief of the Gnomes. I was trying to actually get a Farfa as well to put with the side deck, because Sometimes like sending far for banishing a card to prevent them from using it against you is pretty good. Especially if person summon like, you know, they're gonna attack with Bor with the Zodiac and then try to overlay into Zeus. Using Beatrice to send the Farfa can actually work and banish the monster so they don't have anything much to overlay with. So that was pretty much it for the side deck. For the extra deck, now the extra deck is, I think, pretty standard. I played one Gossip Shadow, one Fan, one M7, one Utopia Beyond, and two of the Calamities card. The only reason why I played this additionally is because I don't have Zeus, and getting rid of back rows and other annoying cards helps. So that's the main reason why I played Fan. As it regards to the Synchro monsters, I played two Cloud Castle, one Vermilion, one Croc, one Shen, and one Xiaofeng. The Xiaofeng combo is pretty clutch. It works out well. So does the Vermilion combo. But I personally love drawing cards, so sometimes I don't go that route. But it works out. And the other cards I played were one Stardust Charge Warrior, one Coral, and one Jui. This helped me in my semi-finals against the Eldritch Zoo player because he couldn't really out this, and I just kept sending his Eldritch Golden Lord to the graveyard. And it worked out pretty well. I didn't have any much trouble against him, but that match kind of took a very long time because he kind of went first, which was annoying. And that's pretty much it. 2 tokens, just for placeholders. That's about it.
So you have anything in the deck you would change? Side, main, extra?
Personally, I'll probably drop one of the trap and one of the spell cards. The Qinglong, once I can get a hold of 2 of the pots, the new pot cards. But until then, I'm probably gonna play it because Desires is kind of annoying when it comes to banishing my stuff. But that's about it. If I was supposed to change anything else, is maybe like finding space to add either Bell or the Skullmeisters to the main deck to free up more space in the side for rogue matchups, but that's about it.
So any shoutouts?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out the host of the tournament, allowing me to participate, Rumbar. I'd like to shout out the channel as well. Big ups to Lance. And I'd also like to shout out my teammates from Spanish Town. They're the ones that gave me a little practice over the weekend so I could play the deck.
Alright, that's it. Second place, Virtual World.
Yep.